know the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie Company. It is a really lovely sunny day today. It's really warm. Let's have a look at the temperature. I believe the temperature is in the low 20s. It is 22 degrees centigrade, but it's a lovely, lovely day. It's a lovely day, and we're here to have a really nice chill session post game, and we're going to have a good chat. We've got Brian joining us in a second, but you're right, Ali. How can I help you? I've got a cold brew. Yeah, take one. Yes, please. Do that. Sorry, everyone, I've got to do some work. Right, here we go. When Brian joins in the set, we'll say hello to everyone. There's 57 of you in the chat so far, so everyone like and subscribe to the stream. That really helps us out. Like that. There we go. There we go. Right. Sorry, everyone. But how is everyone? Cold brew, bang.
I'm going Turkey to Fethiye.
Great stuff. Have a good day, mate. Have a good day. Right, everyone. We've actually doing some business. We've done some business, but let's see who's in the chat to join us through today. We have Leo. Hi, Leo, buddy. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Hi, Cobber. Big up, Cobber. Hopefully you're well. Andrew Gregory, YouTube member. David Shire, YouTube member. The Sheriff is in the house, YouTube member. We got Tom81 in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Peters in the house. 1103 in Melbourne. Good to see you, mate. We got Shemtang. Good to see you. Colin Crossamano. Absolutely. What a shit show that was. Cool. Big up, mate. Big up. Hopefully you're well. We should have it. Yeah, absolutely good. And we're joined by Aki. Good to see you, Aki. Hopefully you're well. How are you, Aki?
Same old. Same old.
We're going to get through the chat because I did set up the redirect, and we've got this is our This is our chill down session from yesterday, and we're going to have a good chat. There are 54 of you. We got Matty Kushner. Good to see her. Good to see her. The number one Agenbar in the world. We got we got Corey Boy. Yeah, absolutely. We have we got Ronnie. Good to see her. Good to see her. We have David, who has been a member for 5 months. Good to see her. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. We got Kate Rickson. Good to see her. Good to see. We got Lee Smith saying Benji. Good to see. Yeah, absolutely. Same Brian Daigle.
Yeah.
It's weird. We've not planned this at all, have we?
No, not at all.
But international observers here. Good to see her. Kevin G. And then we got Tom 81 YouTube member. Good to see her. Okay.
Yeah.
How you been?
Mate, listen, I got home last night. Little bit pissed off, obviously, with the performance. Had a virtual job interview. Really random. Literally all these pre-asked questions, and I was just having to answer questions on camera and written. Chilled with Alana for a bit. Went to bed at about 9:30. Woke up at 5 to midnight. Went back to sleep 2:30. Stayed up to watch morning brews, and then woke up again at 6:15 in the morning. So same shit, different day, whether it comes to my football club, my sleep, my health, everything. So had a good first Andrew management. Thank you for everyone that watched it. And now we're here for, have you called this the post-match brew?
I called it post-match coffee.
Should we call it post-match blues? Jesus.
Yeah. It is Blues Day. It is Blues Day. We do have Corey Boy in the audience, and we've got Phil P going,
Yeah. And I will say Phil P is making his debut on Evening Brews tomorrow, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It'll be a good one. I've got James Flower, obviously, with us tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just... Listen, I wake up just... It's the same. The season's begun, and why think any different?
We got just a harmless potato in the house. Oh, look what it is. Look what it is.
Mate, I don't even know why you're doing that, mate. Do you know what? I've not seen a bigger fool that wants to set himself up so many times. He lost 2 bets in one day yesterday. He lost 2 bets in one day.
Yeah.
But he knows that 8 Daigle is what he'll be wearing. Yeah. Hopefully the shirt's there for Everton.
Yeah.
And I'll say it again. Anyone that's going to Spurs, I know Phil will be there. I know you'll be there. Everyone that goes to the Spurs game and bumps into Ryan, I want you to take a picture of him in an 8 Daigle shirt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to blast it everywhere. Everywhere.
Everyone said, I hope your interview went well. Hope your interview.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll find out.
We got Phil P going, I'm back. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Kevin Bischoff and Phil P, the same person.
Eric Bischoff,
not Kevin Bischoff. Well, I don't know what you're Kevin. We have everyone laughing. We've got Barbaric Disdain. Good to see her, mate. Good to see her. Gallagher en route to Madrid as we speak. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. When is this? I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Mate, you've ordered it. How am I meant to know when your shirts are meant to arrive?
We've got Jason Bell's in the house.
Jason.
Yeah. If anyone hasn't subscribed already to the Coffee Company, there are 56 of you in the audience today. Please make sure you subscribe to. We went up 20 subs yesterday. Mostly.
Well done, brother.
I did a post on TOT because I did it for once, and we went up 20 subs. So if you haven't subbed already to the Coffee Company, we do stream every day, and most of the time with Brian because this is the time when he's available. And yeah, we just have a good chat. We have our mental health stream, and it's good. Can you post? No, that's not how it works, mate.
I wish I could, mate. I wish I could. The great thing about you, or one of the main things about YouTube, is consistency.
Merchandising.
And that's become the time slot. That's become the time slot. The only time I've changed it is if Ben Daniels coming on and he's at home because he needs to do it to get his little beautiful child Joshua to bed, and I'm not getting in the way of that.
You've got to be big time. You've got to be big time.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Ben, I would love it when you make more content on Spurs. There's content off every day on Tottenham on tour.
There is, but no, like you said yesterday, there was such a big jump.
Yeah.
And obviously, around game day and the game after, a lot of people are going to want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So
we
maybe
might start doing it. Monday and Friday might be renamed as poach match coffees. It's still the coffee afternoon. It's still the same things. It's just we might loosen the terms when we start talking about stuff, because some people want to talk about it. They want to get it off their chest. It's
exactly
good for your mental well-being to get stuff off your chest. And of course, if you want to have your fun, Wednesday is always brewing bollocks with myself, Bobby and Cooves, to have a laugh.
Well, here's the thing as well. When you look at it as well, Ben, is people can come into your chat like they have on Tottenham on tour.
Yeah.
And the chat all support each other, all get on well, so they can voice their frustrations.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be a bitch fest and everyone going at each other and getting their claws out and whatever. And listen, it's the first game of the season. Everyone's going to talk about it. It's going to be like this till the window shuts, isn't it? Until the window shuts.
Absolutely. I feel liberated that this year that I think that Tottenham won't do shit. I literally, it's liberating. It's liberating. Two things that are more liberating for me is getting rid of my no beer in the stadium rule. As much as I've done my bit for Levy out of not drinking in the stadium. I did it for 2 years. No one else did it. Some people that are at protests go in the stadium and buy it. But I'm still Antwerp Arms. If I'm ever going to have a drink, my priority is the Antwerp Arms. I will drink in any pub around the stadium. But if I get to the stadium late, I'm going to have a beer, because Tottenham make me miserable, as it said in the title. They make me miserable. But there's one thing that doesn't make me miserable, and it's the community around Tottenham Hotspur Football Club that we have created from scratch, despite this football club making us miserable. And I want to have a drink with Phil P. I want to have a drink with Sean or Ben Daniel and the people around us. I'll have a drink.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? What I've done with it, I mean, especially when it comes to Twitter now, is I now know how vile it can be and everything, and I just make fun of it, what's going on at Spurs. Now, people will know that follow me on Twitter. I just do get, not that daily, but when something's happened, I do Spurs by GIF. Yeah. And I put it this way. I did one today just saying, how does the day after the night before, how do you feel about that performance? And if I look on my Twitter now, literally,
it's more divided than my family.
I've now got 118 gifts that have been sent to me, all having fun. And I just can't, I'm not getting involved in bitch, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. It doesn't matter. If you bitch about the players, fine. Bitch about the manager, fine. When the going gets tough and the week one takes the easy option and fires a manager, you're all going to turn on the wrong person.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting involved in Twitter spats anymore. I'm not getting involved. When I need to, I will put the Levy out poster. All summer long, I have not tweeted Levy out once. The hashtag. Because I'm just done with shouting into an empty room where people won't do anything. I'm using Twitter for fun because I know it's vile. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to have fun.
Yeah. This is where I'm at, Phil P. It's where I'm at, Phil P. I won't give him money, but if I get to the stadium late and I need a beer to cheer myself up, I'm going to get a beer. Sod it.
The good thing is, I want to thank Daniel.
2 years of not drinking in that stadium. I did 2 years of not spending a single penny, not even a bottle of water. It's time for other people to do the same thing I did. I did 2 years of not doing it.
I actually want to thank Daniel Levy for something, because whenever I come back to London, obviously I get offered a ticket from Ben and Simeon or from whoever it may be. And I always said, after I walked out of the Manchester United 2-2, that I'm not stepping foot in that stadium again until either he's gone or they have changed their ways.
Yeah.
Well, now he's made it that you have to be a member.
Yeah, which is
Like you have to pay for a Spurs membership, not just your CRN number.
Yeah.
So now when I come back,
You can't go at all.
I can't even get a ticket, even if I was
No,
like, oh, you know
even
what?
if you wanted to go, you can't go.
I can't go to away games, which I will do.
It's disgrace.
Mate, I'm
And,
delighted.
I was with my dad and my uncle watching the game yesterday, and they said we're gonna have, because when my dad has a deal that every time Tottenham play the filth, his mate, who's a deep family friend of ours, who every time someone is ill, the first thing he will do is he'll be the first person at the door visiting. He's an Arsenal fan, but he's the loveliest geezer on the planet. He comes with us my dad goes with him and he sits in his box.
Yep.
And when Tottenham play Arsenal, he comes with us.
Yep.
He can't go now. He can't go now because he hasn't got a membership.
Listen,
And people say, "Oh, why are you taking an Arsenal fan to the game?" I don't give a shit. He's an Arsenal fan. I don't give a shit. When I was ill and I thought I was going to die, the first person that turned up at that hospital to give me a present, to give my mum and my dad a massive hug because they went through utter hell, was him. So if everyone complains that he's an Arsenal fan and I'm taking him to a game, I will give you 2 fingers up and I will say, get out of my chat, because some things mean more than the colour of your football shirt and what football team you support and what you think. Some things are more important.
I'll just respond to Paddy saying that you can still get a ticket, Brian, if you have a CRN. You just can't get one off a season ticket holder. That's the thing, Paddy. I used to get tickets from Ben and Simeon. They have a family that have season tickets, and I was gifted them. They would give me a ticket because they know I wouldn't spend money. And obviously, I do a lot of work with We Are Tottenham TV. So they're always like, Brian will give you a ticket. That's no problem. I refuse. Like I said, I would not pay a single penny for a ticket. I've not once paid for a ticket since we've been in there. Not once said, here's some money for the ticket. I've been gifted it by the boys or by whoever, because they're like, you've come over, here you go, have a ticket. Yeah. And now with a CR, I would not buy. When I'm in there, Paddy, I won't let anyone buy me a drink or food in there because you're spending money on me that goes to him. So even though I have a CRN, Phil P sent me a picture today. I don't know if Phil P's in the chat. Let me just show it. I'll get it up. I don't know if this is legit or if it's directly from the ticket office or if it's from an app. Let me just get it. So
whilst you're getting that, I want to say, yes, AJ, I totally agree with you. It's some people aren't so lucky to have a smile on their face. So anyone that's struggling, we will always give you a help. And it's a great message, AJ. It's absolutely true. And
sorry, go on, finish.
Yeah. So that's it.
I'd say for Spurs Ipswich, Hollywood Phil's looking for a ticket. Yeah. Can you see how much that says at the bottom?
£100.
£109. £109 for Ipswich. Ipswich.
Yeah.
Are you taking the absolute goddamn piss?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what to say anymore. When I saw that, I was like, that's got to be StubHub or something. It's a ticket for Tottenham Hotspur fans to go see Spurs Ipswich.
Yeah. It's mad.
Shame on this football club.
But yes, we are talking about it, Paddy. It's post-match coffees. This is the thing, Paddy. When I don't talk about football, no one watches my stream. We've mentioned it, and I've got triple the viewers. Before anyone says, "Oh, you only care about clicks and views," yes, I do care about clicks and views because I want to get this to 1,000 subs. If I can get this show to 1,000 subs, I can now make my YouTube channel make money for my coffee company, and it's another stream of income. And I've got to think about making this company money because life is hard. Life is hard. So I do care about clicks and views and money. Absolutely, I care about it. But yeah, we are on the right stream, Paddy. We're on the right stream. Absolutely. Everyone's right.
The coach and horses. When I'm back in April, I will be in the coach and horses for all the home games. When was the last time I spent cash at the stadium? Bloody hell! Well, we were still at White Hart Lane. Put it that way, as in White Hart Lane, the original. I said the summer that we didn't spend anything, which then became the season that we didn't spend anything, I said, if Spurs do not spend a penny in that summer window, I refuse to give any more money to this club. It has cost me to break a family tradition with one of my nephews and my niece, because every single one of us until then, our first ever thing we've worn is a baby grow bought from the Spurs shop. And Levi and Sophie were born after it. And I point blank refused to give money. And that's how deep my convictions lie. When I say I'm going to do something, I point blank refused. So it was well during the White Hart Lane days. And I saw Fran in the chat as well.
Absolutely. Everyone is a massive, that is what it is. YouTube is a funny place, Luke, and we're trying our best to get 1,000 subs. I'd really love to get 1,000 subs, but at this moment in time, it doesn't look easy. It doesn't look easy.
Just Paddy, in response to that, it was section 501. Fucking of all things, Levi's number. 501. But Paddy, it may be different locations at different prices, but I'm sorry, £109 for Ipswich. For bloody Ipswich.
That's brilliant, Scott. That's brilliant.
I'm sorry. See, look at Matty. Where is your for two people? 2,004.
That's my family.
How much, Ben? Was yours 2,100? Did you say
2,200, basically?
So you're up.
We're in the same ballpark.
I'm sorry. Paddy.
Remember, Brian, we've got 4 season tickets in my family. We got 4.
Yes,
4 of them.
109 for Ipswich. It's I don't know. It's whether it's the exchange or not. Listen, I just got sent this from him. It looks like it's from official Spurs. No, it's from eticketing.co.uk. So it may have been a ticket outlet, but how this football club? I'm really, and I know we're all going off this because it's one game away to Leicester, but this club is. I think I might be quite vocal come the window shutting.
It's what you got to do. We got a super chat from Phil P. Woo! Clicks and views from Making Brews. Thank you so much, Phil. Really helps us out a lot. Every little bit helps to help grow the coffee company. It's a small business. We're a tiny business that I run myself. Everything is done by me. So every little bit of support really helps us.
Did you see 2 messages above that, mate? 2 messages above the super chat.
We got Paul Clark.
Big up, Paul.
Thank you so much, Paul. It really helps us out. We're a tiny, tiny business. And we're trying to get our place to where it should be in the world. But thank you so much. Thank you, Phil, for the super chat. Everyone give Phil P some love. Give Phil P some love.
Give Paul some love for finding the channel.
Yeah. But how can we go from 60 to 110 in over 5? I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah. I can go to Cardiff for £10 and get pissed off. Yeah.
This is it. You look at it now, and even if I wanted to, which I won't, my nephews at 12 now have really got into football. Like they enjoy playing it, but they're now at the age that they're really wanting to watch Spurs. And if I wanted to take all my nephews and niece, so 5 of them, mate, the price is
you're talking 500 quid. You're talking 500.
The younger generation of fans that are coming up that are going to take over us and support this team, they ain't going to be able to afford it. They're not going to be able to afford it. This, big up, Corey, brother, big up.
Corey.
We've got to a point where the younger generation aren't going to be able to go. I was lucky when I started going with my dad. Do you remember when the old Paxton was there? There used to be a restaurant next door called the Chanticleer.
Yeah.
My uncle was chief photographer for them.
Yeah.
And did a lot of work with Spurs. So I got tickets. So my dad got to take me a lot. And that's how I got to see so much of Gaza.
Yeah.
But even when I started going to Spurs, I remember I got and obviously we're talking a long, long time ago. I got my first season ticket in 1995. So I was 16. But I went to the ticket office rather than doing it online, and they actually thought that I was still under 16, and I got my first season ticket for £150. £150 was my very, very first season ticket at Tottenham Hotspur, and now you look at it, and it's absolutely absurd. These prices, mate. What are you doing?
I'm weighing coffee.
Okay, as long as it's
Yeah.
As long as you're weighing coffee.
What else am I going to be weighing, Brian?
Who knows, mate? Well, your other company's called 7 grams, so I don't know what you'd be weighing, buddy. I don't know what you'd be weighing. But there's my brother. Here's my brother, Mr. Wayne Holland from Leicester, the Leicester City fan. £109 to go to a game. That's got to be no. It's not. But like Paddy said, it looks like it may have been from a third party. But the fact that these prices are, I don't even know what the price is for Ipswich if there are tickets, but any game now, it's like the category A, B, C, like the Trust said. The Trust were trying to change it. Some of these games, Newcastle last season was category A because they're Champions League, and they're still category A, even though they're not in Europe this season.
Yeah, it's madness, isn't it?
Nottingham Forest has been bumped up to Group B. It's like, well, why? This football club is, and Paddy, you're right. It's not just Spurs. It's not just Spurs, but Spurs have been the first ones for no reward for a long, long time. I completely agree with Paddy that, listen, it's not just Tottenham. It's football in general.
Yeah.
But my concern is Tottenham Hotspur and the Tottenham Hotspur fans.
Absolutely.
And it's not right.
And I just want to say, as a halftime, because it is our halftime team talk, there are 80 people. Yesterday we had our record viewership, and today we've got an even more of a record viewership. So there's 80 people in the chat so far. If you haven't subscribed already, please give us a subscribe. It really helps us out. Hit a like on the stream so YouTube, as in the algorithm, sends us to more people. And then more people can join us for great chats like this. Most of the time, we don't talk football and we talk regular things. In a minute, we'll start talking about movies and we'll go on a massive tangent and we'll have a great time because that's what this channel is. It's a place for everyone to go to talk about their mental health. And if you haven't subbed already, please sub. It really helps us out a lot. It really helps us. And we can do more of these things. So big up, everyone. 80 people in the chat.
It's brilliant.
Thank you so much.
It's brilliant to see and richly deserved, brother.
Yeah. But it's not just Spurs.
Well, Colin, you talk about the World Cup 66.
Yeah.
That was actually the day my dad got bar mitzvahed. So my dad obviously has got a story for the rest of his life. You look at, I mean, I remember
the next time your dad gets bar mitzvahed, we'll win the subbing.
Well, who knows? I mean, like I said, one of the greatest things, I remember the last time we won the FA Cup like it was yesterday. And it's because of my uncle's job at the Chanticleer, they had a awards dinner and they had the FA Cup there. And we were able to go and meet all the Spurs players. Terry Venables, God bless him and God bless his soul. And got to have a banquet dinner and everything. I want those days to return. I'd love to be back in a room with the players or the owner, either way. Two very different circumstances would happen. But I still got it's. Oh, there you go. 1 second. Paddy has sent me the price list. So let's just have a look. Paddy has just sent it to me.
I got Ansley's
category C
in the knife.
Category C. 1 second. So tickets. So if they're from Spurs, category C are started at £38 and go up to as much as £81. So the 109 is obviously from a third party, but still £81. And category C, category C, and obviously for that you're sitting in blocks. I don't even know if these blocks or where they are, Paddy, but £81 is the top ticket. And category C is Bournemouth, Ipswich, Leicester, and Southampton. So basically, the three promoted teams and Bournemouth.
Yeah.
That's just this. Like Paddy, and I will say again, this is football, the modern day football.
Yeah.
but it's not on. It's not on. There's a lot. I tell you what, there's a lot more teams that should be Category C.
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous. I just hope in the Europa League and the cup games, Spurs do the right thing. And sorry, any team keep it at a price where people can actually go. Because there's a lot of people that will only go because the only games they can afford. Yeah, I mean, Category A, they've moved teams. It's just mad. It's just mad. It's just mad.
£3, bring that back. £3 to get on the shelf.
Mate, it's insane. My dad used to talk to me when he used to sit on the shelf. He used to tell me he used to get, it was either a bus there and walk home with a portion of chips and a portion of chips and a sausage, a hot dog or whatever. And he used to get in and get a program. And we're talking back in the day, back in the day. So it means nothing now, but for a £5.
Yeah.
A £5 would be your game, your bus, your meal on your walk home. My dad lived in Hackney.
Yeah.
And he used to walk from Tottenham. So it's just, football's gone mad. Football's gone mad. And obviously it does happen with other teams. But I've said it before and I'll say it again when other people say about teams not spending money and whatever. I don't care what other teams are doing. I don't care how clubs treat other people's fans. I care about Tottenham Hotspur on the pitch. Yeah. I care about how the fans are treated off the pitch. And I care about the history of our football club. And yet again, like I said, 30 events, more money coming in. Where are the gates that went for the same planning permission? You
don't get European and FA Cup games. You've got to pay extra for those.
Well, I remember back in the day, you used to get a cup game.
You used to get the first cup game of every competition.
And now you don't?
No.
So you have to buy your own seat?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yep. It's not cheap for you. €120.
120 euros, flights 100, rain. Yeah. I'm guessing that says train, not rain. Yeah. I mean, you can pay for the rain if you want to. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Have you ever seen the rain, though, Paddy?
It's ridiculous. But what I will say, and Paddy, even though Paddy, I will say, is an international fan, but obviously the distance, you look at fans that come from Canada, America, Australia, Korea,
Mexico,
all the countries around the world that aren't British Isles or Europe, even though Europe you could say as well, it's ridiculous now.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. The airfare, listen, people like myself are very lucky. When I fly home, I don't need to worry about a hotel. I don't need to worry about food unless I'm going out. Everything's taken care of me. My parents, bang. Or my sister, wherever. I've got places where I can stay. But fans that are travelling from around the world to see their beloved Tottenham Hotspur, it's insanely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know what a lot of people will do? A lot of people go, oh, brilliant, I can stay at the hotel. It's just to be across the road, perfect. If you think that hotel is going to be cheap, you've got another thing.
It's just mental money.
It's insane. Money. It's insane. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. Yeah. And like I said, other fans, take Liverpool when their fans walked out at ticket prices. Yeah. They pulled out. They got that draw against Sunderland when they were winning. Liverpool immediately come out and go, right, that's it. We've abolished that idea. The Trust did their one-off protest, and I'm not getting into the trials and tribulations of that. All fans of all football clubs need to do something about this. And Spurs fans desperately need to stand up for each other and go, I'm refusing. I'm not doing this anymore. This is unacceptable. Whether it's a walkout or a stay in the concourse or watch the game and go in or go out at a certain minute, it's not on. This is good. And then you bring it back to Spurs, especially with the transfer window. Yes, we spend money. Have we brought in the quality? Maybe for a few years' time. But have we brought in the quality for right now? Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, but listen, this rumour is gathering pace.
Yeah.
It is gathering pace.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Siv. Good to see you. Shalom. Good to see you. You're doing all right. Dov da. We're doing okay. Yep. We're Bobby. It's Bobby K.
You were missed yesterday. You were missed yesterday, brother.
Yeah, we always miss you, Bobby. We always miss you.
Scotland Yard was packed actually for a Monday 3:00 kickoff. The Scotland Yard was packed, and I completely forgot someone. We've been speaking a bit on Facebook, but a guy was over with his family from the UK, and they came to Scotland Yard. Completely forgot it was coming, but sat at my table. We had a wonderful time again at the Scotland Yard, ruined by 90 minutes of football.
Absolutely. That's what we say. My shop is in Woodford Green, Matty. You can find us at the Kauffie Company on Google, and that'll tell you everything you need to know. And then you can find us there. And it's a good place to be. So come by. Absolutely, Scott. We've got Cooves saying, I've been disillusioned with this top flight football for a long time. It's nothing but greedy money grab by you supers in suits. My only nostalgia for what this cup used to be keeps me watching. Absolutely, Cooves. So don't let you don't need to do a forfeit, Corey. You don't need to do a forfeit because you know it's going to happen. We have CHN. Good to see you. I've never seen you in the chat, so please subscribe. It really helps. I've not seen a lot of you in the chat today, so please subscribe.
Spot on.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you to everyone for joining today. It really helps us out. How
many in the chat now?
86 are in the chat.
There we go.
Record viewers.
There we go. But yeah, we're going to see. What I will say is all this talk with the right back. If Spurs go and buy another right back, it will tell me all I need to know about this football club. I will know exactly. I will say that people like myself that have gone on about how this club is run, well, once again, we are stockpiled with right backs. We have got enough. There are glaring issues that need to be addressed.
Ooh.
And we are gonna stockpile again. But Ben, answer this question because it's
a great question, AJ. That is a great question. I don't have this at the moment, but when I was working at 7 Grams in Shoreditch, we had a coffee from Colombia Abraje. So that's more of the more mountainous regions of Colombia. They had a coffee that tasted like gummy bears, like actual gummy bears. It was ridiculous. I was literally, it was like, what the? It is so good. What the hell? It is brilliant. But the most WTF coffee we have at the moment is my pineapple process, which is incredible as an espresso. It's very, very sweet and it's delicious. It tastes like orange juice. It's amazing.
Will you still have it when I'm next over?
We will, but it won't be the greatest at that time. It's now getting to a bit of the older side. We need to find something else though.
Yeah, you need to bring out another Tottenham on tour coffee.
We do. We need to come up with something, but I need the money. Yeah.
We need to do that.
Gonna have to do a coffee run next time when I'm in London.
It's a very good friend of mine. He's been at the Scotland Yard with me. Top man. Everyone, if you get the chance to go to Ben's, if you live in London or you're going to London, go pay him a visit. It's a brilliant place to sit and chill. Ben is the most amazing coffee.
You'll have members of the Spurs YouTube community here a lot of the time.
Yep.
And you might even appear on a stream.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I don't have any Hawaiian coffee. It's really expensive. It's like triple the price. I'm not getting it. It's too expensive. As much as I'd like to, it's very, very rare and very, very expensive. We have the arm of Graham's in the house. The name of Graham, indeed. The name of Graham.
Salute the general.
The absolute, the silent assassin, as he's
known.
We're
going for an 18-year-old one, aren't we? Which is... Club.
No, we do not sell Kauffie Lawak. I do not believe in animal cruelty in any way, shape, or form. I think Kauffie Lawak is, I think it's absolutely disgusting. I think it's not fair on animals to force them to eat things that are not food. And yeah, I don't believe in that, and I think it should be banned. I think it's terrible, and I don't believe in animal cruelty in any way, shape, or form. No way. So
I've never even heard of it before.
yeah. It's when they give the ferrets the coffee beans to eat, and then they crap them out, and people drink that.
As you do.
Yeah,
As you do.
I don't believe in animal cruelty. I don't believe in animal cruelty. Yep, I know where to grab me some coffee. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. We got Matty Kushner with a super chat. Thank you so much.
He's a top lad, Matty. I must admit, he was non-stop on Tottenham on tour, and then I hadn't seen him for a little while, and I saw him on We Are Tottenham TV. I was like, "Oh, Matty, you good?" He was like, "I've been on holiday for 2 weeks," and I was like, "Oh, thank God." I thought we'd done something to lose him. I was like, "No."
Yeah.
He's a great supporter of all the channels, Matty. Big up to him.
Thank you so much, Matty. It really helps us out a lot. You can put a pineapple on it. Yeah, I could do, or an umbrella. Or an umbrella.
I've got to try this one.
Kauffie Lawak is when they have these ferrets in Indonesia and Southeast Asia, and they feed the coffee, because coffee is a cherry. It's a cherry with the coffee bean inside. They remove the skin and the fruit of the coffee, and that's what the coffee bean is. But what they do is they give these ferrets in really bad cages this fruit, and they eat them out, and then they excrete it, and it goes out of the cages. People take that coffee because the digestive system has done the coffee. They clean it and they roast it and they serve it. So that is what Kauffie Lawak is. But it should be banned. For me, it's animal cruelty in every way, shape, or form. And it's ridiculous, and it's really expensive as well. So it's not good. It's not good. I don't believe in it. I don't agree with it. Yeah, he could hit a barn door, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. It was straight at the goalkeeper. But that's how Levy coffee is made. Yeah, I don't believe in animal cruelty. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, no cup. Another super chat from Michael Hellman. Thank you so much, buddy. It really helps us out a lot. Season feels over already. We've always got a bit of hope. Or hopeless. But thank you so much. Everyone give love to anyone that's given a super chat. Yeah, love to you. Good to see you, Steve. Good to see you. It's literally shit coffee. Indeed. I agree with you, Ben. It's disgusting. Proud vegan and animal rescue. You don't need to be a vegan or animal rescue to say this is cruel. This is cruel. It's unacceptable. But good on you for choosing up to AB. I like vegans. Like people, when Rez used to come here and used to scream about vegans all the time, about how it's now a religion and stuff like that. So, no, if people want to be vegan, let them be vegan. There are some great vegan products. A lot of India is vegan. You can be vegan. Being vegan's great. It's that people have a choice to be, and that's great. That's great. You've got to have choices in the world. And I love it. I love oat milk. Oat milk's brilliant. I don't drink it every day, but it's good stuff. I believe in it. Personal choice always helps. Never got the app. Yep, it's ferret poo. Yep, such a shame. Yep, absolutely.
I have to say, there's some conversations that happen here.
Yeah.
Where I never expect them to happen. And disgusting ferret feces would not have been one of the subjects I thought would have been coming on today.
That's the beauty of the coffee company, Brian. You can talk about anything.
That certainly is correct.
What are your thoughts on the Vicario and Bergvall situation? At the end of the day, he did make the mistake. So Vicario needs to teach him a lesson, as he is his senior. But the people that should have stuck their neck out for him are Romero and Pedro Porro, because Pedro Porro caused that move because he was pretending to be injured, because he was injured. Pedro Porro should have laid down on the ground and went off as a substitute. So these two senior players need to be protecting a 17-year-old. So I'm okay with him giving him a bit of orders because at the end of the day, Vicario doesn't want to lose a clean sheet, but which he did. So yes, so that is what it is. That is what it is. Vicario needs to show he's boss, and he needs people not get allowing crosses into the box. But the senior players need to be sticking their necks out for the younger players rather than letting younger players take the flak. Because Vicario is absolutely well within his rights to give anyone a dressing down. Should have given them all a dressing down for that situation.
I'm going to be speaking a lot more about this.
That's why, Brian, I said we should not be relying on children. Bergvall and Archie Gray are children. Yes, Archie Gray can say, I'm 18 years old. I am a grown-ass man. He is a child in the world of football. So we shouldn't be relying on him. But one of the things Tottenham fans always do, the moment we sign a player, they are God's gift to humanity. They can't just let him be a kid and grow up. He needs to grow up in the football world. He needs to do that.
I'm going to be having a big discussion about this with James Flower on Evening Brews.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It is because I think again, this. I'm not going to go into great detail, but this is where we are. We look at that performance and where we are in the world today. One of the biggest talking points of that performance was Vicario right to shout at her?
Yeah.
You're a Premier League player.
Yeah.
That plays at an elite level for what we'd like to say is an elite club. Like we all love our club. It's not all Skittles, rainbows and champagnes. They don't get together and start singing blooming Kumbaya and well done, golly good chap. Well done. Terrific.
Let's funny Vicario did speak like that. Well done, good chap. Good chap.
Never. Do you remember the Harry Enfield skit where it was the commentary from back in the day where it was like the 19... What are you expecting?
Yeah.
What are you expecting? Him to go, okay, well done, chap. Don't do that again, but well done for trying. It's professional sports.
Yeah.
They get paid. Even Lucas Bergvall at 18 is on wages that we could only dream of.
Yeah.
If I was on Lucas Bergvall's wages, you can come up into my face and call me every name under the sun. I'll just go, oh, well, all right. Might tell you to shut up. Might have a reaction. Yeah. Well, what do you expect?
Absolutely.
Elite level sport.
Yeah. It's elite level sport, and he's going to have to
learn. Bergvall on? I'm going to check right now. What is Bergvall on?
We got a super chat from Shem Tang. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. That's where the term crack coffee came from. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Hopefully you're well. Thank you so much. Everyone give a big up to Shem Tang for the super chat. It really helps us. Like chocolate and cats. Yeah, absolutely. He must be acknowledged. Everyone's we have what the F is Ange Ball. Good to see ya. I don't know, mate. I don't know. The perfect age for a footballer to be brought in is between 22 and 24. If Vicario drops the Mary Poppins accent, I would die. That would be hilarious. Yeah, like Vicario is Dick Van Dyke.
Why can't I find Lucas Bergvall? Oh, here he is. And of course, they haven't mentioned his wages.
Yeah.
Put it this way. If I look at this is correct.
He's probably on 20 grand a week.
So let's put it this way. I'm looking at it as we speak. And if this is right, the lowest wage, if this is right, is Alfie Whiteman, who's on $7.5 grand a week.
Yeah.
For literally training. Training. There's blooming 30 grand in your skyrocket a month. Then it goes up to Ashley Phillips, who's on 15.
Yeah.
Brandon Austin is on 15. Jed Spence is on 25.
Yeah.
And then Ollie Skip, who obviously is no longer.
I bet Bergvall's on 40 grand a week, something like that.
Yeah, mate. Mickey Van der Ven is saying Mickey Van der Ven is on 50.
Yeah.
Well, even if I was on Ashley Phillips' wages, Ashley,
if I was on
Alfie Whiteman's wage of seven. If I was on Alfie Whiteman's wage of $7.5 grand a week, I would let Vicario do that to me 24/7. 24/7.
Oh, that's brilliant, Bobby.
It's insane. It's insane. Oh, he shouldn't have done that because he's an 18-year-old kid. You're playing a man's game.
When I was 16,
There you
Brian,
go. So Paddy's just put it. He's on 1.6 million a year.
so I was on 1.6 million a year.
Well, let me just do. Let's just get Mr. Calculator out because I'm not doing that kind of maths. I can't even spell calculation, let alone blooming work out the. So let's do 1.6. 1, 2, 3.
Divided by 12. Divided by 4.
1, 2, 3, 5. Divided by 12. Divided by 4. Puts him on a. Where's the fucking equals button? There it is. Puts him on about 33 grand a week.
Yeah.
For 33 grand a week, you can shout and scream at me as much as you bloody well like.
When I was 16, Brian, working in a coffee shop and I fucked up, people shouted at me. If people would never said that. You're in business now. You're in business. You got to do the job. Otherwise, you're gone. I don't care what age you are. You're earning a wage. You've got a contract. You've got to do the job.
33 grand a week, and you're not allowed to shout at him.
Yeah.
This world is going crazy.
It's mad. It's mad.
This world is going crazy.
Yep. As well. Absolutely. Yep.
I don't get it. I don't honestly. Both you can say that. Listen, and we spoke about this with Angel Management. Should Vicario have done the same to Romero? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's Vicario's issue for doing that. But he should not be getting the grief that people have got or giving him shouting a burglar. I just don't get it.
Deal, Brian. If I become a multi-millionaire, I'll pay you 33 grand a week so I can verbally abuse you.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you my purple suitcase. I'll come in my purple suitcase so you can start it. No problem, Coos. No problem, brother.
How is this fraud Arsenal fan Bobby K a mod? We got 90 people in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. That is our record again. Viewership rate record. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. It really helps us out a lot. I can't believe we've this is madness. This is where we should be.
Exactly.
Who would have thought? Rabiot, Gomez, or Locatelli? Locatelli out of those three.
Honestly, out of those three, I'm going Gomez.
I'd have either of those two.
I'm going Gomez. The reason is, I'll say this. I've got a couple of people that I speak to that are very, very in the know with Italy. Like you got Iggy. And the actual Italians are saying, yeah, he's a good player, but at Spurs, he doesn't think he's the right fit.
Yeah.
I think we need a Gomez. I want Gibbs White or Gomez, and Gibbs White priority over Gomez. So yeah, I get Locatelli would be is a good player, but I don't think he'll suit Spurs. I could be wrong.
Tom shouts at people every night from 18 to 67. Absolutely. I started working. I was on 156 quid a year. Not a bad. We got Perch. Good to see you, Perch. Hopefully you've enjoyed your Formula One trips. I'm jealous because I'd love to go for some Formula One races in the warmth, but I'm never able to. But so big up, Perch. Hopefully you're well, mate. Give us a shout. But yeah, I wish Formula One is more interesting to watch at Tottenham at the moment. We got Pipes in the house. I've never seen you Pipes in here before.
Pipesy the top man against one of the protests as well. He's a top man, Pipesy.
But good to see you, Pipesy. Make sure you subscribe if you've not subscribed here before. I'm just gonna. I love Chiesa. But his injury record is interesting. I'd love Chiesa.
Actually, I'll be a bit hypocritical. I'm saying that we desperately need a winger, and then I've said that I've got a feeling that a Van der Vaart signing is coming at the end of the window. And it could well be him. I've just got this feeling. I don't know why I'm being so deluded.
That's if his agent drops the silly things they want. Yeah. No, we haven't. Morgan Gibbs-White's a great one. I like Morgan Gibbs-White. He's a good player.
Damn right.
All good, Perch. And yeah, stay watching Espanol. It will give you much more joy. I watched the trampoline game last night, otherwise known as Johnson Ball. Good to see you, Stuart Craven. Good to see you. Good to see you. And ghosted all game, and Espanyol lost 1-0. Boring game.
I can't believe Matty has come and said that, and Perchy is actually in the chat and not mentioned it.
Perch is going to be on loan to McLaren soon. He's going to cancel his loan to Espanyol, and he's going to go to McLaren. He's going to be Papaya Army.
I will say with Rinkeski as well, add the Saints.
Yeah.
Add the Saints to that. Wife's a Jets fan. Add the Maple Leafs to that as well.
Yeah.
Blue Jays I couldn't care less about. I'm certainly not a glory hunter.
Yeah. Certainly not.
I don't know if Perchy's actually talking about Espanyol.
I think he isn't. I think he is. I think he's talking about Espanyol.
Perchy, I'm all good, brother. I'm all good, Pipes. Listen, it comes down to now we have. I cannot wait. September the 8th.
Yeah.
September the 8th. I hope.
Goodwood Revival.
See, now the good thing is, Medic Greg just said Panthers, and I thank God he's talking about the Florida Panthers, because on the very first week of the season, teams from Carolina are my Arsenal for a reason I will never say on here, but some people know. And our first game of the season, September the 8th, is the Saints against the Filth of Carolina. So I cannot wait for that. And I've been saying it for a few weeks. I'm actually more excited for the start of the the NFL than I was the Premier League. And I hate saying that. I
might do some things, Brian, because you've mentioned September the 8th. And for anyone that loves their motorsport, the 8th of September is the day of the Goodwood Revival, which I am going to. And you've got to dress up. So I might do some Goodwood Revival stuff. I love the Goodwood Revival.
I thought you're going to dress up. You're going to dress up as an NFL player.
No, I'm going to dress up as a 1960s racer. And when I mean a racer, I'm going to wear a racing suit and wear my cowboy hat, because I'm going to be Carroll Shelby, because big up Ford versus Ferrari.
If you say so, you've just said
big up Carroll Shelby.
Right over my head, everything you just said.
Yep, you'll have to watch that movie. It's a good movie.
I don't.
You don't, but you do. It's a good movie. You'll love it. But it's been a really good show today, Brian. It's been a laugh.
It has been.
No, they're not, Tom. No, they're not. No, they're not.
See, look, you can tell even by his avatar that he's laughing at himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mate, listen, Ian, I love the NFL. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He does. He needs to watch Ghostbusters.
I said I will watch Ghostbusters, but I will watch it with you. Ben, I'm only going to watch it with you in the coffee house.
Yeah. The club that is building is owned by the City Football Group. Absolutely. NHL is back as well on October the 8th.
There you go.
Big up Edmonton.
Well, big up Toronto. We'll set ourselves up to be doing. We start off very well, then we do bad, then we qualify for the playoffs. Somehow,
then you play Boston Bruins and lose.
And then we get screwed. And that's the end of the season.
Yeah.
Although I do say, you can't believe how much I want the Maple Leafs to win the Stanley Cup, for none other than Toronto will go batshit crazy. I mean, Scott M will know when it comes to hockey, and Bobby will know. If Toronto ever win the Stanley Cup again, I have been told by so many people, there was like 2 million people in Toronto when the Raptors won it, and they said, this is nothing. If the Maple Leafs did it, Toronto would be, oh my, I just want to live that moment. I know my luck, they'll win the Stanley Cup before Spurs win a trophy.
Yeah, absolutely. But on that note, guys, it is actually time to end the show. I want to thank everyone for my record viewership on this channel. 90 people concurrently watching the Coffee Company. It really means a lot. It's 2 days in a row with above 80 people in the chat. It's fantastic stuff for us. And hopefully we can continue that poetry in motion, as it were. But Brian, what's happening later on Tottenham on tour?
Well, first of all, I will say, these new people that have come, when they see Bruin Bollocks tomorrow, it will be make or break. It'll either be... Let's see how that goes.
They're gonna love it.
So yeah, tonight I've got James Flower on Evening Brews at 6 p.m. UK time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time, and obviously you're back with Morning Brews and Evening Brews tomorrow with one of our own, Phil P. So looking forward to it. What I will say is Evening Brews on Thursday will go ahead, but not with me. It'll be Brian Island and someone, because I've got a day out with Alana. So we're doing that. So tonight it's with James Flower. Tomorrow it will be with me and Phil P. And then Thursday I will be out and it'll be done by 2 other people. But yeah, James Flower tonight, Evening Brews.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Kauffie Company. It really helps us out. We want to get closer to 1,000 subscribers because that would be fantastic. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it away, Aki.
And as always, Levy out.
And if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So